Furthermore, him and a man ran out bare, and I said that ain't no one let me know that I saw that myself. I'm letting you know what I saw myself as of now. Diddy should simply come clean with us, since this large number of tales about him being around exposed men continue to spring up in other than the wild gatherings he is clearly homeboy. Additionally has stripped b-ball games. Yes, exactly the same ones that Jamie Foxx used to have some time ago, on the grounds that he was acquainted with them. By Diddy, what might be said about those photos that showed up, what didn't you have a few pictures of you playing exposed b-ball? I realize it was on the ocean front. Or something I don't realize it was youthful in my profession, the ocean side that is clearly a gigantic falsehood. Since I swear there were pictures some time ago of Jamie Foxx playing stripped ball that strangely vanished from the web. And I can likewise nearly swear that there was a post that additionally evaporated where James fundamentally apologized to his neighbors for playing exposed ball, telling every one of my neighbors, I simply need to say that I'm grieved, and I'm sending gift containers to you for all some unacceptable. I've done we used to play bear b-ball in the back for clinical motivations, to deliver the spirit gracious, no doubt a piece of my wall was down. And I didn't realize that the woman and her family was there. I wasn't there at the time, definitely right, other than that there have likewise been different receipts in the past recommending these b-ball games really existed. For example, on the off chance that you are asking why James is typically not a continuous visitor on the morning meal club. This is on the grounds that DJ Jealousy once got some information about the stripped ball games, and that is the point at which he quit going there. Goodness, you won't find that meeting on the web either, and Wendy watchers will presumably likewise recall that there was likewise a period Wendy Williams discussed the b-ball games when she was discussing the way that Tommy Davidson blamed James in his diary for ripping off his clothing. As per Wendy, on the off chance that the claims are valid, it was on the grounds that James values a high hard behind, like the ones he saw while playing exposed ball. There was additionally a record from a TikToker who heard firsthand data about these b-ball game times while going with her mother on her work, which included visiting different radio broadcasts. When I caught wind of the Jamie Foxx circumstance, I was in a real sense like 7 years of age, and a ton of you all don't comprehend that I essentially inhabited radio broadcasts with my mother, like I was there 24/7. I was generally at the radio broadcast, so I got to hear grown-ups discussing things. She guarantees that after she discussed Jamie Foxx's and Diddy's bear ball games, she got a call, and was, we should simply express, persuaded to bring the recordings down. So as of late, I did a few recordings, and of those recordings hit someone up, and I got a call from somebody. I got a call for somebody. And I simply need to apologize for anybody that I annoyed. I denounce all that I expressed, and the recordings are privated now. Well, evidently, Jamie Foxx gained from the best on the grounds that the individual who acquainted him with those b-ball games is, in all honesty, Diddy. As per reports, the games were essential for a mystery club that Diddy made so he could advance confidence among his companions and visitors, who were men. Just now, I get how certain individuals might find it freeing to play stripped ball games. Yet the issue is that with Diddy, it was not, however guiltless as being free. Purportedly, his expectation might have been to experience his longings, while concealing the supposed truth that he's forever been on the DL. And despite the fact that James has never straightforwardly spoken about playing bear b-ball with Diddy, he conceded that he goes to those wild gatherings that Diddy has. So what I did was I would show doing the party in my in a little town called This Town, an extraordinary Metallica, so I could skirt puff the SUVs and the Bentleys. As a matter of fact, Jamie has even recently described what truly goes down at those gatherings. I watched Puff at the Beverly Slopes Inn. I'm shooting this, and it's a pool party that is ludicrous cash. And I gaze upward, and I see Dr. Ruth. I couldn't say whether you know who that is. This woman. He's even spilled on how much cash did he supposedly spent on a portion of those supposed gatherings. Well, Puffs say this party Playboy, this party here, I see him $1.5 million That is all there is to it. Feel what you spent $1.5 million on this party. And if it's not too much trouble, let me know it doesn't shock you that he facilitated exposed b-ball games. With men since now, there have been a very sizable amount of receipts for one to conjecture about regardless of whether he's on the DL like. When Display expressed this about a party, did he took him to so, then you realize he's doing his business we go down. And get a beverage Are we staying there popping to the music? And afterward he say she point over the you understand what I'm talking about. I'm similar to yes you understand what I'm talking about oak. Then there's young ladies in the club as well. And afterward she pointed another course. It's one more man around there like additionally. I realize you're presumably pondering who used to play exposed b-ball games with Diddy and Jamie. Supposedly one of them is Jay-Z again. Not unexpected for some considering all that is likewise drifting around the web. About Jay who else was most likely playing these b-ball games, Christopher Williams. And I'm speculating that he was one of the members cause Puma Wright once recounted how she was told about Diddy and Christopher getting occupied the entryway wasn't locked, so she didn't mull over strolling in. And when she strolled in she saw Christopher Williams performing on Way Now, from what she shared with me. It was upsetting in light of the fact that you realize they didn't stop additionally. Now that this large number of stories are surfacing, many individuals are contemplating whether Diddy uncovered this load of wild stuff to specialists he used to tutor like attendant. We as a whole skill Usher has been spilling about a portion of the things he saw when he went to live with Diddy Wright. I had an opportunity to see a few things no doubt except for you were 13. What were you talking about? Went there to see the way of life right. And I saw it yet I couldn't say whether I could enjoy and comprehend what I was in any event. Seeing it was wild. In addition to he additionally uncovered that he's saving a ton of the puffy flavor camp tea for a book he will one day compose perhaps when Usher delivers the tell-all. It will have several insights concerning the stripped b-ball games. And in the event that you fail to remember Diddy likewise coached Justin Bieber. So look at this Justin. He's in you at any point. Seen the film 48 Hours right presently. He's having 48 hours with Diddy him. And his kid they're having the hours of their lives. For reference, Justin was only 15 when he was having a great time with 40-year-old Diddy, and Diddy was out there likewise encouraging him a vehicle when he turned 16 and a chateau when he turned 18. Presently I couldn't say whether he at any point got the vehicle or the chateau, yet there's recording of Justin giving off an impression of being really awkward when Diddy questions him about why he quit spending time with him. Diddy supposedly likewise attempted to holla at 50 penny. However, 50 resembled, "Nah man, I don't move like that, stop." Then he resembled yo. He's like, "Yo, so yo, whenever we going to be able to to kick it, like we could simply hang out. This is great oak. You're letting me know we must dismiss everyone. Definitely it goes from it's a natural product high. Let's get real here for a minute. There are many individuals who have said that they don't require a lot persuading to accept that this multitude of men did as a matter of fact play bare ball like this individual who composed so essentially Jamie Diddy and Jay-Z and different folks were playing stripped b-ball and doing will follows up on one another. Oh, I accept this with my entire chest. And someone else said I caught wind of the exposed b-ball. All odd, truly clique-like action. Can't help thinking about why Jamie Foxx as of late broke the contract on Diddy and Clyde Davis of the Colombian Masonic cabins. Perhaps I responded to my own inquiry. Jamie Foxx could never have known the standards of the pledge well. I am certain you have an assessment too. Do these exposed b-ball games give you religion energies? Are these men on the DL living their dreams? I can hardly hold on to peruse your remarks, so sound off underneath chuckles.